is Thursday, January 30th. God is still in control. And this is day 262 for me. So just to give you, if you're new here, I know I shared it previously, a little of my testimony. Last year, I was laid off from my employer. I've been there 8 years. I'm continuing trying to figure out and trying to hear God's voice during this season, during this time. So this morning, what I decided that I would do is to start doing a morning devotional with you. I want to focus on my mind, my spirit, and my body. Those are things that I can control. And I used to always tell my team, focus on what you can control. So that's what I can control: my mind, my body, my spirit, my growth in those areas. And in doing so, a couple things. This morning I got up and I worked out. I did miss my yoga. I was supposed to do yoga at 7:30. Missed that. But I did, what did I do? I did Pilates, and I did 20 minutes, I think, of Pilates. And I would show y'all my six-pack, but you'd be jealous, and I'm not trying to. But I did Pilates, and I also did another 10 minutes of core. I do Peloton. It's what works for me. I like it because it's on the app. I like to do the live classes. I don't know why, but I do. But they also have things on demand, so it's like $13, and it's what works for me. So after I wrap this up, I'm gonna go for a half an hour walk because it's beautiful, as you can see. It's a beautiful day, so I'm gonna go for a half an hour walk, and that'll probably be about 1.5 miles, and then I'm gonna do upper body, chest and back, and then some arms. So I'm trying to get this simple together. Winter is technically over in Florida because we're gonna be back in the 70s and 80s. So this is the time of year when I love, because that humidity is low and you can get outside and do things. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna be up to, and then I'm also gonna focus on my spirit, right? So I got this. This is not an advertisement or an endorsement, but from Joel Osteen. I love me some Joel Osteen. Y'all talk about my boy, I will fight. That's all I want you to know. God's not done with me yet. I'll fight over Joel Osteen. No, but seriously, I love Joel Osteen. I love anything positive. And he's always positive, and he's always fun and encouraging, and exhortation is his gift. And he's always, I watch, he's got a channel, and sometimes I'll just put the channel on and I'll just let it play while I'm doing other things. But he's feeding my soul, he's feeding my spirit. So I listen to several other pastors. I am a YouTube church member. So I listen to several other pastors, but Joel Osteen is one of those. And I saw the advertisement for this, and you give any amount and they'll send it to you. So it's a daily devotional. It has a little area where you can write in. You can do these also, I don't know if these are the same that he does on his website, but he does send out emails on his website, so you could get them that way as well. But at any rate, this is day 262. Solly's over there swimming. This is day 262 of reemployment for me. So I am I'm in a transition, that's what I should say. A transition in my career, and it wasn't by my choice, but I was in a place where, I didn't sleep at night. I was stressed Sunday night. The last year, the first 7 years, I loved it. And, I had a blog about Trust Without Borders, and, I would write about the experience, and everything fell into place. And I talked about this last week in my devotion, and to remember what God said. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But at any rate, everything fell into place. And now being in this season of in between, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. So that's why I said I'm going to focus more on the things that I can control: my mind, my body, my spirit. I'm going to spend time with the Lord. I'm also going to focus on improving my skill set, right? So if you don't know, there are several companies that have free training. I found Verizon last week. They have AI training. So Verizon has, Google has, Salesforce has, Microsoft has, although I'm not pleased with Microsoft right now. But there are various companies that offer free training, so I'm going to do some of those. I spend a lot of time on LinkedIn, and there is so much negativity out there. I mean, it's so much, and I get it, because I find myself going in that space sometimes too. So what I'm going to do here on my YouTube channel is to spread positive, and that's my goal, right? So of course I'm going to do design and decor. I'm going to do a follow-up video on the Girl Get Your Money Straight, because I do want to talk about our credit and how to help you improve. I'm going to need some improvement after this financial drought that I'm in right now. But you know, how to help you improve and to get your money straight. I'm going to share some of those things. What worked for me, I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing what worked for me and sharing my testimony. And if that blesses you, that's my goal. That's simply it. Not trying to do anything for money. I see a lot of people doing credit repair and all those things, and you don't have to pay for it. So anyway, I'm going to do that series, but I'm also going to start just daily devotionals. I don't know if it'll be daily, but as I feel led, then I'm going to share my devotion time with you and hopefully inspire and encourage you. So with that said, today again is Thursday, January 30th, and this book offers a scripture, and then it offers, I don't know, a story, if you will. Just depends. Sometimes it varies. So, and it's got some good stuff in here too. Yesterday, I highlighted the good news: God is in control, and I love that, because that's what I tell myself every morning. God is in control. This is day whatever today's date is, and God is in control. And I think we need that reminder right now, because we're seeing a lot of things in our country, and it looks like the wicked is prevailing. So we need to daily remind ourselves that God is in control. But the other thing that I saw was success is not an elevator. It's a set of stairs. And I love that, because it's not an elevator. There's no quick way, or an escalator even. There's no quick way to reach success. You got to take the stairs. You've got to work at it. This morning doing my workout, she said, you know, it's not about perfection. And I'm a perfectionist. I don't just say that. Like, if you go in my house, you'll see that I like things a certain way. And I try to, like, stop because I know I'm anal about things. So I try to stop doing that. And I try to just live. But it's not about perfection. It's about making progress. So we want to make sure that we're giving ourselves grace, and that we're not beating ourselves up because we're not at a certain place. And that goes for me too. In my career, I've got goals, and not there. And, you know, in a few years, I'm looking for retirement. Okay, it's more than a few years, but I'm looking for retirement. So, you know, it's not about perfection though. I'll get there. I'll reach those goals. I'll reach that executive level, and I'll get there. I started yesterday a class, and it's for entrepreneurs, and not everybody's an entrepreneur. You know, we see people on social media, I'm doing this, I made this, I do that, I do this. Not everybody's an entrepreneur. I've done it before. It's a challenge. Working for yourself is a challenge, because one, I think you work more than if you work in corporate America. Now, I give corporate 10 to 12 hour days sometimes. Sometimes. I tried to narrow it down to 9 to 10 hour days. But at any rate, you know, as an entrepreneur, you work around the clock. I had clients that would call me on holidays. Like, there's no days off. Entrepreneurs don't sleep. So, you know, and once you get in that flow, it's great, and you can take that time. But once you're starting, yeah. So anyway, I was taking the class, and I was thinking that to myself, like, it's not for everybody, and I don't know that that is in alignment with what God has for my life, but trying to listen and trying to discern his voice. So I rattled for 10 minutes. Hopefully some of that bless you. Let me read this scripture. They arrested the apostles and put them in public jail, but during the night, an angel of the Lord opened the doors of the jail and brought them out. Go stand in the temple courts, he said, and tell the people all about this new life. And that is Acts 5:18 through 20 in the NIV version. Then it goes on to say, locked doors are not a problem. That blessed me right there in and of itself. The religious authorities in Jerusalem thought that they could stop the miracles and the great crowds of people who were coming to faith by arresting the apostles and putting them in prison. But God sent an angel to open the securely locked doors, and the apostles continued to deliver the good news despite the opposition. It may look as though a door has been locked on your health, your dream, your career, your education, or a relationship. That door may have been closed a long time, 262 days, didn't I say? Every circumstance says it's too late. It's never going to open. Just smile and say, that door is not a problem for God. He can make a way where I can't see a way. We walk by faith, not by sight. I just threw that in there. Closed doors can't stop what he wants to do for me and through me. You need to get ready. Get ready. You're about to see God. I hate when people say about to see. I don't know why that bothers me, because no, I'm going to see. I walk by faith, not by sight. You're going to see God show out in your life. Let me pause there real quick, because when people say God's about to do this, God's about to do that, no, God is doing it. God is doing it. That's how my faith works. He's going to make things happen that you can never make happen. One touch, that's all I need, God. Don't you just need one touch from God? One touch of his favor, one good break, one right person, one contract, one idea, one email, one phone call. That's me. You'll be thrust to a new level. And I'm ready for that new level. I was telling Babe that my focus this year is about elevate. And just sharing that with you. Elevate. Ready to get to that next level. So that is today's devotion. As I said, I'll try to do these daily. I didn't pre-read this one. I just wanted to get started. But I'll try to share these on a daily basis. And if you are interested, you can go to their website and pick up the book. Then at the end, I like to write something. So yesterday, I just thanked him for his faithfulness. Oh God, I just thank you for your faithfulness. And that's it. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. You know, I see the channel's growing. I see the views are growing. Excited about that. I'm going to continue to do as God and instructs me and let him use me, because I'm his vessel. So yeah, I'm going to get out here and do this 30-minute walk and get ready for my upper body workout later. Then I'm going to do something about this head. I know you're wondering, what is she got going on? I shampooed it yesterday, and then I, of course, didn't feel like doing it last night. So just put the little scrunchie on there to try to weight it down. I'm going to blow dry it and iron it out later on. Put some heat protectant on it. I don't really like to straighten my hair often, but I'm trying to get it trained. So we'll see. But that's it. That's my day. Of course, I'm going to do some of the training that I talked about. So I'm working on Salesforce right now. I want to get the AI certification. So they're free. And Salesforce ordinarily charges the specialist. And there's another AI certification. They're both free. So I'm doing those. And so you can join me there. And then cook dinner. Gonna bake some spaghettis. And just chill. So you all be blessed. Enjoy your day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. Go out and make a difference, y'all. Be blessed.